Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. The greatest show on earth has returned.
This is ridiculous, Tony. This could be dangerous.
Rikki Thrash is back.
It's for you.
And better than ever.
Talk to me, Tony. But then again, danger is my middle name. So sign me up.
Action-packed adventures, heart-throbbing love stories, and hard-hitting, powerful music to bring you into the 1980s like never before.
Hey, darling.
Hi.
We only got one shot of this, Tony. We can't mess this up. We gotta stop playing around.
Sit back, grab that popcorn, and buckle up. Rikki Thrash is here to take you on the ride of your life. The world's favorite 80s action hero is coming to you live on television. Up next.
Everything is under control. In fact, I like to keep you on your toes every once in a while. Every once in a while, Rikki Thrash has to pull the greatest stunt ever known to man. Because Rikki Thrash does perform his own stunts, ladies and gentlemen. The smoothest broadcast in all of broadcasts. Not a glitch. Not a stutter. This is the 1980s. And ladies and gentlemen, while you sit there and wonder about how the night will turn into the morning, as the buildings turn into silhouettes. Across the bay, the rock hero fighting so that we may shred another note. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all I gotta say is, let's get the night started right. Who could this be? We better pick it up. This is Rikki. Who am I speaking with? Can't be serious. It's terrible news. Have the police stopped them yet? Have the police done anything? They don't do nothing down here. Well, let's just say I'm used to it. I'll be ready. I'll meet you at the docks, midnight. Bring your gloves. This might get dirty. Ladies and gentlemen, as you just witnessed, things might go down tonight. I said things might go down tonight. You know what? Screw the outside, we don't need it. We're gonna do it my way tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My way or no way at all. So I want you to be prepared, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time of night, that time of day. Are you ready for the greatest entertainment of all time? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. And you know what that means. The team of Rikki Thrash is here. Across the bay on that yacht party. He goes on a yacht party about every single day with a bunch of chicks just surrounding him. Keeping one eye bolted at that CRT TV and one eye bolted at those beautiful babes. Making sure the stream is up and ready and the smoothest possible. I tell you what, the greatest experience cannot be possible without the assistant. Tony, make some noise. I know you guys don't like Tony that much lately, all right? He's been delivering some bad internet for us. I don't know what's going on. What you just saw it's not a true reflection, okay? But up next, behind the camera tonight, moving left and right, keeping all the cinematic shots, keeping Rikki Thrash in frame. The cameraman tonight, make some noise for Giorgio. And ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the one that makes it all happen, the one that brings the emotion, the passion, the glory, the attitude, the spirit of the 1980s, the one, the only, Rikki Danger Thrash! Thank you. I tell you what, we're ready to get started tonight. It's gonna be a great night. I don't know what that was about in the future. I mean, the intro. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know one thing. I think as this stream goes on, I think we're gonna get earlier and earlier. So I'm appreciative. That's the word. Of all my thrashers and thrashettes in the audience right now, live in the fax machine messages. Giorgio doing double duty tonight, bringing them out so that I could read what's on screen. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready to have the time of your life tonight, we're just getting started, all right? Look, hold on. Rikki Thrash is going on at 6 p.m. Eastern time. You might be thinking, well, Rikki Thrash, that is early. That is so unlike you. You're never early. Well, contrary to popular belief, Rikki Thrash is on time tonight, so give myself a round of applause. But before you do that, I want to acknowledge one thing, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest entertainment of all time in this room right now with Rikki Thrash, the host, the greatest entertainer of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, you're sitting, well, I hope not, because I want you standing right now on your feet, making some noise for the people that make this happen every single night, except for the nights that don't happen, but that's a different story. I want you to be on your feet for the next 5 seconds, and I want you to give yourself the biggest pat on the back and a round of applause, because ladies and gentlemen, Thrashers, Thrashettes, you deserve it tonight because you bring all the passion and the glory for the 1980s. So give yourself a round of applause tonight, baby. Woo! It feels good, doesn't it? Now hold on a minute. Now hold on a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, Giorgio's doing a fantastic job tonight, keeping me locked and loaded and in frame, but that's besides the point. Do you know what this is? My Thrashers, do you know what this is? Right here. Anybody? Anybody? Look, I don't need no snack, baby, all right? I just sat down, prepared myself the most 5-star scrumptious meal of all time, okay? Talk about Rikki Thrash doing some cooking. You wouldn't know anything about that, but he prepares the greatest meals of all time. I tell you what, that toast that I just threw in the toaster, I mean, believe it or not, it was not toast before it went into that toaster. I'll tell you that much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a stick of butter right now, and I want you to take your own sticks of butter. You can't have this one. This one's mine. All right? But I need you to find your own sticks of butter tonight. And you know what I want you to do with that stick of butter? And before that melts, because I don't have the next item on the list that I'm about to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, with that stick of butter, look, we got spies on my balcony. I don't know if you were here last night, middle of the stream, okay? But people are spying. They're trying to shut us down because they're from the 1980s. They don't want to see anything in sight that has to rhyme, that has to taste like the 1980s. Well, speaking of tasting like the 1980s, I want you to grab that butter. I want you to lather that popcorn, okay? The biggest bowl you got. And I want you to lather it up, baby, because tonight I want you to kick back. If you're still standing from earlier, you know, you can sit down because I know you're just on your feet, ready to go, baby, because this is the most intense, the most exciting, the most powerful stream on the internet of your time. Because obviously this is the 1980s and we don't have the internet, but somehow we're making it work because of you. So with that popcorn, I want you to sit back, enjoy yourself tonight, as Rikki Thrash takes you to new heights. Tonight is the night of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting at 11,000 viewers. 11,000! They're from the 1990s, and they're trying to sabotage me. My Thrashers, my Thrashettes, we're not gonna let them sabotage us. Because tonight is the greatest night of our lives. Together, the 1980s are thriving. And because of you and me, nothing comes between the 1980s and us.
Whoa. Oh.
No, wait. No, wait. Hold on. I can explain. This usually never happens. Well, this is just embarrassing. Well, at least Giorgio's doing his job. There's that. You know, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you just gotta find a way to relax. You know what I mean? You go full speed 100% of the time. Sometimes you just gotta kick back. And when I say kick back, I mean pull off the greatest stunt known to man, because Rikki Thrash pulls all the stunts tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Ah! No, don't go yet. Don't go. Please stay. I need you. I need you. Please. No, wait. Hold on. Wait. No, I'm just a mess right now. Just forgive me. Wait. Hold on. Let me get myself together. Please. Wait. Just stay. Please, for me. For me. Will you do that? That's what I thought, baby! Look, I never doubted that my Thrashers are the greatest community of all time. But ladies and gentlemen, the Thrashers and the Thrashettes, we're sitting at 756,000 viewers right now. Because we just got raided. We got raided. All right, I gotta scroll. You know, I was on the ground, I was busy. Look, I'm trying to find who just raided us. Iya just raided us. That's what I'm talking about, Iya. I hope you had a great stream. I hope it's going smoother than this one. I mean, a lot of you guys just found me on the ground, like what in the world's going on? Anyways, oh, y'all are saying it's called ew. You? All right, okay, good. Glad that we got that established. But most importantly, let's establish this. Ladies and gentlemen, you have tuned in to the greatest live broadcast in all of this whole room. And I tell you what, tonight, the greatest entertainment is going to cross your eyes and change your world for the better. Zebri says, what a show. Well, because of you, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rikki Thrash, living in the 1980s, bringing you back with me for a taste of nostalgic freedom and allowing us to experience the greatest show of a lifetime. Michelle says, I'll be jumping in and out tonight. Well, I tell you what, we better do our jumping jacks. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I went to the gym earlier today, and you might be wondering, Rikki Thrash, why does it sound like that room is 300,000 square feet right now? That's because it is. If you're new here, we got a hallway that spans the length of your life behind our cameraman going side to side tonight. His name is Giorgio, by the way. We got a hallway going all the way back, and it makes the acoustics in this room sound amazing. I tell you what, we got so many new viewers in here. If you just follow, thank you very much. If you're new here, hit that follow button. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It's been a crazy week, huh? Doing your best. Why are there so many French people? You know, I'm assuming you, the streamer that just blessed us with a raid, is French. I could be totally wrong, and you guys, obviously correct me. Wait a second. I'm never wrong. Sebastian says, because we are actually French. I knew there was something. I knew there was something with you guys. I just couldn't figure it out. It's like, why are there so many French languages being spelt out right now? Like, there's so many people talking French. There's no way they're from France. There's no way they're actually French. I mean, that's just impossible. Check that box. You know, Belgian. We all know the rock and roll language here. I tell you what, that's the most important part of it. Welcome to the greatest live community of all time. Runner-up to the greatest French community of all time. Okay, we'll gladly take that trophy. Second place. I'll be all right with that. But anyways, if you're new here, hit that follow button. Join the ride of your lives, because we stream every single night. Except for the nights we don't. And ladies and gentlemen, it is what a night to be alive here. Look, we were having some technical difficulties earlier outside, so I'm scared to even try switching, but let's try it. Shall we? Shall we switch? I tell you what, that sunset is coming in. In about an hour, you're gonna see the most beautiful colors just pop everywhere, all right? I'm gonna take you outside. It's a little glitchy, so if it's a little glitchy, I'll come back in. I promise I won't leave you. But I want you to experience the vibes of Vice City right here, live in the Thrash. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you outside. Like I never left. Dadgummit. Glitchy again. We gotta. Where's Tony? Screw it. You know what? Screw it. We don't need outside. It's too glitchy. Okay, we're not even gonna. Look. You guys might be thinking, oh, Rikki Thrash, this is totally a green screen. No! Do I look like a guy who knows how to work a green screen? Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time tonight, you are experiencing greatness. Let's see if this other angle works. That's what I'm talking about. Forgot to turn my other mic on, so we're just gonna have to shout. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing swell. I'm gonna lose my voice, probably by the end of the stream, but that's okay. I'm willing to sacrifice everything. I'm putting my heart on the line. All right. Just ignore that, okay? Anyways, listen, we got some research to do, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, we got to transition into our next segment. I like to call, well, I haven't called it anything, but I feel like we should call it something. Anyways, we gotta do some research to make sure this stream is going down in history. If you are new here, I live in the 1980s. And somehow, my assistant, Tony, has hooked us up with the greatest and latest technology from the future to allow us to take you back with me and experience the greatest decade of them all. No, not of a mall, but of em all, like, you know, M, like apostrophe E-M. You know what I'm trying to say. You guys are smart. My Thrashers, the Thrashettes, the smartest, most good-looking live broadcast community of this stream. Anyways, here's some research. All right, let's see. Will the Rikki Thrash Show on May... What's the date? Help me out. What's the date? Is it May? I know that. May 13th, maybe? 14th? I think it's 14th. I think it was 13th yesterday.
Oh, it's the 15th. Holy smokes. You guys are on it. All right. On May 15th, what am I saying? May 15th, 1982, will this broadcast be the greatest, smoothest broadcast of all night? Yeah, it says here, the Rikki Thrash Show on May 15th, 1982 will go down as the greatest broadcast of all time. That's what it says. Yeah, smooth, no drops in frames whatsoever, no glitches, no audio cutting in and out. You know, it's saying some good things. Anyway, let's move on from that.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. At this point, I don't even have to tell you to make noise. You just automatically make noise. And that's what's so great about all you guys. We're sitting at 354,000 viewers live in the fax machine messages. Where are you guys from? Let me know. All 350,000 of you right now. All right. And as you cheer for yourself, we're going to figure out what we're going to do next. We're going to transition into some music. That's what I want to do.
Make some noise for Paris. Philadelphia, France, Brittany, New York, space, Yoo-hoo, North Carolina, Canada. I can't even keep up. You guys are all from everywhere. All 354,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to spread the word of the 1980s. Oh, unless I just get my fat fingers to miss all the notes, that's for sure. Doesn't matter, okay? It's not like, holy smoke. We got a lot of echo. Can we throw some pillows on the wall or something, man? All right. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you guys doing that in a timely manner. That was actually scary impressive. You guys are really good. Wow. It's still a little big sounding, but you get the idea. Woo! All right, let's see if I can play the right notes tonight. Listen, if you haven't realized yet, you're looking at Rikki Thrash. Okay, let me just tell you something about Rikki Thrash. All right, that's me. Okay, if you haven't figured that out. Rikki Thrash is 6'5". Got massive hands, I tell you what. And it might not look like I'm 6'5" because I'm very athletic. I can do jumping jacks. I can move, baby. All right? But listen, not only is Rikki Thrash 6'5" and very athletic, he can play the keyboard like your mother's ex-husband. Does that even make sense? I don't even know if that makes sense, but it kind of sounded cool, right? Sounded like an insult, kind of. Like, yeah, I'm bad. Why do we keep cutting out? I thought we were... Tony, where are you? He's not here, but where's the phone to call him? We gotta call Tony. Dadgummit. Nick says play the music, tall man. Tony! Look, they want me to play the music. I don't know. Look, I thought we were not going to have any audio issues tonight, but next thing you know, my microphone's starting to cut in and out, and it's just a bad experience. We got to fix this, Tony. All right? I need you to lock in right now. No drops tonight. No drop frames. All right? Okay. They do like the phone, though. It is the latest technology. It's the latest and greatest. That's what we do here on the Rikki Thrash Show. And thanks to you, Tony, we're making it all happen. So, Tony, Lock in tonight, baby. We got this. I'm spitting everywhere. They call me Ricky Sprinkler from time to time because I'm so passionate. I'm so freaking passionate about the 1980s. And tonight, it's time to deliver that passion. Tony, hasta luego. Okay. That was Tony. You know, already right off the bat, Giorgio, keep me focused, man. I'm supposed to be locked in, centered, because this is the Rikki Thrash Show. It's not side of frame looking at the middle of nowhere show. It's the Rikki Thrash Show. Giorgio, I'm not paying you the big bucks for nothing. Okay, I'm not paying you at all, but that's not the point, Giorgio. The point is, I need you locked in, okay? Look, you got this, man. Come on. I missed. Sorry. There you go. Sorry. Pop! Sound effect, you know? Anyways, yes, you guys might be wondering, like, who the heck is Rikki talking to right now? Look, make some noise. I know you want to. Stop holding back. Make some noise for the cameraman tonight. Giorgio, moving left and right, keeping me in frame 91.5% of the time. Make some noise. He deserves it. You know, he's a good guy every now and then, but right now, go for it. Oh! Huh. Don't do that! Ladies and gentlemen, we're sounding good. Hold on. Look, I'm not even gonna try to butcher your name, but maybe I will, for fun. Gigi Langari? Guigelandingueri. I nailed that. With the gifted sub. He said I got it right, baby! Make some noise for me! Woo! Hold on, who we got? Oh, same. You're trying to kill me right now with this pronunciation. I'm gonna try it for the second time. Let's see if I can get 2 for 2. Another gifted sub to Hello Sares, Gui Gilandingueri. Woo! It's time for some bass. You know what time it is, Lil Stormy.
1216 cheer. X 500.
500, baby. That's what I'm talking about, little Stormy. We're on fire tonight.
Linguini. We're eating linguini today, Textra. Now hold on a minute. Oh, I love it. I love it.
We did it, little Stormy. Gweek. Again. Third time. You're killing me. One more time. Say it with me. Say it with me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the newest thrasher to the club. Guigui Lingueri Landrila. Okay, I was way off that time. Hold on. Guigui Landingueri.
All right. Okay, all right. You guys. Thank you. Thank you. Look, this is not necessary. Please. Ladies, please. Ladies, okay? Relax. No, you stop it. Wow. You know what we need? Some drums. That's what we need. So I need you to clap your hands on the beat, baby. How are we feeling this? I don't know. 4 on the floor? What in the world? Oh, I forgot it. All right, whatever. I totally meant to do that. That was definitely on purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lil Stormy bringing all the firepower tonight, bringing all the lightning storms, gifting a sub to AI gameplay. I tell you what, that's a familiar face right there. Welcome back to the greatest stream of all time. Listen, if you're on Twitch right now, I want you to know that I love you just a little bit more than the ones on YouTube. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay? All right? All right. We're not losing anybody tonight. Don't drop it. Okay? Stay with me. Stay with me. I thought... Did I lose you guys for a second? What just happened? Holy smokes. All right. Woo! Guigui Landingueri. He's here. All right.
Never. We follow the neons. That's right, baby.
Wolf. Naren Wolf. I mean, I feel like I gotta hear all and I gotta see all of the wolves in the fax machine messages right now, baby. I wanna see all the wolves, baby. Because Rikki Thrash is about to give you the greatest howl of the night.
You gotta admit, that was pretty impressive. You know, that's kind of loud. Hold on. Now we're talking. What, Giorgio? I'm up here, baby. I'm up here. Woo! I don't know, man. We got the dance party going on tonight. We need some claps, that's for sure. And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3, Giorgio! I'm up here. Come on now. Don't leave me hanging like this. Man, that sun is bright. Wait, I gotta block it. Here we go. What happened? All right, here we go. Oh, come on. Come on now. Here we go. Oh. A little harmony in there, baby. Come on. Whoops. 2, 3. One, two, three, play back. And we're not done. We're not done. We're just getting started, baby. Dadgummit, forgot to charge the battery. See if we can get something in before the battery dies. And you might be thinking, Rikki Thrash, we already have the bass line down. Why did you pull out another bass guitar? Well, first of all, because it's hot pink. And I just, why not? Why not pull it out and just show it off for the ladies? And second of all, well, if you're new here, you might not know that on the Rikki Thrash Show, Rikki Thrash brings all of the bass to the party. Without leaving anything behind, Rikki Thrash brings and delivers it all. He goes for it all, ladies and gentlemen. According to my latest single, I might as well just plug that. A song called Go For It All. It's a good song, you should check it out. Tony told me to say, like, hey, there's a single on Spotify and Apple Music. On all platforms. I don't know what that means because I live in the 1980s, obviously. But you guys should check it out sometime. It's pretty sick. It's pretty rad. So let's lay down some bass.
You know, a little slapping won't hurt anybody. I feel like we need a little bit more groove though, you know? I don't know. It's kind of cool. Y'all like the slapping, huh? Maddie says Ricky's living room is crowded tonight. Hard to see everyone. I tell you what, other than the blinding sunset right behind me across the bay as the rock hero fights crime on rooftops and the buildings turn into silhouettes amongst the horizon. Yes, it's hard to see everyone. But that's why I got so many fans live here on the Rikki Thrash Show. So give yourself a round of applause. $218,000 viewers right now. We got a lot of people from France watching right now. It's one of the greatest shows of all time, so I don't blame you. We're hitting all the horizons tonight here in Vice City, Miami, Florida. The Rikki Thrash goes on as I figure out this is nothing is planned here on the Rikki Thrash Show. That's the greatest thing about it. Everything's top of the head, all improvised. No script necessary, ladies and gentlemen. What you're witnessing is 100% grass-fed Rikki Thrash. Right here, right now, live in the thrash. Slap it. I had it, then I lost it. Oh no. What is Rikki gonna do next? A little sloppy, let's do that again. Trying something different, I didn't like it. I played the right note. There it is. Right before the battery died. One more time. Now we're talking. Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you experiencing tonight, what you are experiencing tonight, can't talk, is a man who can't speak because he's so speechless by the music that he makes. That's right, his own music leaves him speechless. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night to be alive. Here on the Rikki Thrash Show, we figure out how to plug in our guitars together live right on stream.
Authenticity. Authenticity. Authenticity, baby! That's what I'm talking about, 100% transparent. Man, it's been a while since I played a Floyd, so I almost tuned it up here. Had to slap myself in the face this morning. Was like, hey, Ricky, get it together. You're playing a Floyd Rose tonight, whether you like it or not. Hopefully, it's not too bad out of tune.
baby. We're making the music of a lifetime right now. We're sitting at 190,000 viewers. Rikki Thrash is locked in. I see all the messages popping up on the fax machine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hello, check. I said don't worry. And here I am starting to worry about my camera audio. My audio cutting in and out, baby. What are we doing?
You said that was fun, huh? Well, we're just getting started. Let's pick it back up. I don't know. Hold on.
I like this. I like this the best. We gotta loop this. That was pretty good. Try one more. I like it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Add back. I forgot what I played. That's what I'm talking about. Je suis pas soin sur Twitch, alors je sais pas trop ce que je peux dar tous pour exubler vite fait. Did I read that correctly? I'm the best! And we're gonna add back, don't you forget it, the bass guitar in 1, 2, 3, here we go! Now we're sounding like a band. And you know what that means. It's time to shred.
messed it up. I can't find it. Are you still with me, ladies and gentlemen, my thrashers, my thrashettes? We're sitting at 157,000 viewers right now. much in the chat, but just know that I'm about to give you the greatest French that you've ever heard on the 6th string, live in the 1980s on the Rikki Thrash Show. You are here to witness greatness as I'm about to take you to new heights. Bad notes hit him. All right, let's try something here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna slow it down. So I want you to grab that popcorn a little bit too slow, where we're starting to question you a little bit, like what the heck? It's popcorn, come on. And I want you to lather it up with that butter, because tonight we're doing it right. Time for the ballots. My oh my. That's what I'm talking about, my thrashers and thrashettes. And ladies and gentlemen, as you sit there and enjoy the night sky going down, getting rid of the light, the luminosity that shines above. The stars come down as a reflection, as power, as passion. Just like you and me, speaking from within, saving the 1980s, saving the city, dealing with crime, fighting to stay alive. That is what we do here on the Rikki Thrash Show. If you're new here, I just ask one thing. One thing only, ladies and gentlemen. And that is just to be here. And all it takes is for you and I to preserve the spirit, the livelihood, the passion, the glory, the attitude, and the love for the greatest era of them all. Because in your time, it's not the same. In your time, things have changed. In your time, we all go a little insane. But just when Pat decides to join the family, the greatest speech of all time is luring you in to save the greatest decade of all time. And listen, it's the least I can do, but together, anything is possible, but alone, nothing is reasonable.
Roboto no Kyo! Roboto Nico! Roboto Nico. There it is. Anyways, as I was saying, guys, all of a sudden I turn around and everybody subscribes. What's the problem? I haven't even started dancing yet. But the point is, we're all here as we look out into the night sky, as the night turns into the morning and the buildings turn into silhouettes, as the sun goes down behind the horizon. We ask ourselves, what is life? What is passion? What is glory? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you feel deep down inside when something is holding on to your heart. Something is tugging away the strings of desire. That, ladies and gentlemen, it's passion. And only you can feel it. Each individual, my thrashers, my thrashettes, no matter where you are, all over the world, France, Germany, USA, Canada, I don't care. We have one mission, one goal, one opportunity, and together we must stand. because the world needs us. Now more than ever. To save the 1980s and to save the greatest time and experience of all. Hello, who is this? I see. Well, what are you doing about it? That's terrible news. You can't be serious now. There's no way! You better not be lying to me. Listen, we put our heart on the line. And this phone call is what I receive. Life isn't fair. But we gotta make it right. Time and time again, this guy, the most dangerous man in all of Vice City, the law can't catch him. They can't do nothing. This guy's way too powerful, too dangerous. Well, that's where Rikki Thrash steps in. And you better believe, once we get him, we're not gonna let him go. Tony, meet me at the docks, midnight. I know I already told you that earlier this today, but just figured I'd remind you. Tony, don't forget it. I'll see you then. Midnight. Tony, this could be our last chance. But I know you and me, we're prepared for this battle. We've been prepared for this our whole lives, Tony. You can't pull away. What we were built for, Tony. We can't pull away from who we really are. Tony, this might be the last time I see you at the docks. Tonight. But just know that when I see you there probably tomorrow, we're gonna do it our way. We'll get them. No, Mom, I'm shooting a video right now. No, I'm in the middle of streaming. No, I'll clean my room in a minute. Sucks. What? Oh, I said yes, ma'am. This time we'll get them. Our way. the only thing stopping us is right around the corner, a decade called the 1990s. Out for blood. Well, this time, we're not gonna let them get past the 1980s, the greatest decade of all time. And I don't care what you think. This dangerous man on the loose, we're gonna do it our way, and we're gonna get him. We're gonna do what nobody else can. And we're gonna fight with heart and perseverance and a great attitude. We're gonna have fun out there. All right? That's the most important part of these missions. All right? As long as we're having fun, you know, things can get serious. Life can get hard. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun. At the end of the day, it's all about having fun, you know? Just getting out there and just giving them a good show. So yeah. The 1980s. What a time. And welcome to the greatest decade of them all. Ladies and gentlemen, give yourself the biggest round of applause you can ever give yourself. Woo! Oh gosh. Oh. Giorgio, I'm down here. Giorgio! Okay. That was a close one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot going on right now. Anyways, wow. What a night. What a night indeed. Ski slope style. Thank you. I appreciate that. Dadgummit. Come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Smokes.
All right, take two, all right? 2 minutes, I'll be right back.
That's what I like to see. The cops are after him. The law enforcement is after our guy. We'll find him. My way. Are you guys lagging right now? You guys aren't lagging right now because I got 113,000 viewers right now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, 22 says no. Sarah says no. Michelle says no. Ladies and gentlemen, might. Well, hold on a second. Now hold on a minute. If the audio doesn't stop cutting in and out, hey, come on now, work with me. Check, check. Now we're talking. Crystal clear. Not a dropout in sight, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said at the start of the stream, you are witnessing greatness, nothing but shooting for the stars beyond the ceiling here on the Rikki Thrash Show, the greatest broadcast in all 200 square feet, probably. I'll keep it there for now. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Beautiful night indeed. As we look across the bay here in Vice City, as the children laugh and play. The melody sings to our souls. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our souls deserve a little bit of fun tonight. And that's exactly what Rikki Thrash is called to do, to bring all the fun. Ladies and gentlemen, give yourself a round of applause tonight for being here on the greatest live broadcast in all 50 square feet right now. I want you to do that for me. Any day now. Come on now. Come on, don't be shy. Oh, you know what? Forget it. You know, Tony told me to keep it down out here, so hold those claps, hold the applause. I know. Better sit on those hands. I tend to have that effect on people. People just want to start clapping for me. They see Rikki Thrash go down the street, they're like, oh, I don't know what to do with my hands right now. I should put them together in a quick force formation. Ah, felt so good. Whoops. Dadgummit, Tony. All right now. Come on. Welcome back. Okay, listen, it starts lagging as soon as I leave, but the good thing is, we're back. We're smooth. We got the butter going. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a super long jam session. We started early tonight, baby. We started early. I tell you what, hold on. Now, hold on a second. We're still on YouTube. 113,000 viewers on Twitch. And guess what? On YouTube, we're sitting at 15,000 viewers. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, tonight I'm just doing the YouTube a favor because, you know what happens. Come on now. What's going on, guys? What is happening right now? Oh. Tony, switch to camera C, please. Oh, sorry, Anyway, just ignore what just happened. I don't know what to do. Anyways, it's good to see some new faces in the chat right now. Scylla says, guys, I spontaneously want to start a band. You know what As I was saying, you know what I gotta say to that, Scylla? I'll crack open a nice cold one for that. Cold bottle of water. That's what I gotta say. Crack open a cold one for that. It's the greatest statement I've heard all night, baby. Let's go. Yeah, we got the neon talking now. I don't know what happened earlier. I mean, Tony was supposed to set this place up. Studio ready, but I guess he forgot. Got all the bugs in here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, besides a couple kinks at the start, maybe some lags here and there, I think tonight has been an excellent night so far. And we're just getting started. You know what I mean? Pac says shake and bake. That's what I'm talking about, Pac. That's the attitude we gotta have. Giorgio is on camera today. Give him a round of applause if you feel necessary. Also, we're getting cut off just a little bit, so Giorgio, I'm gonna help you out a little bit. Just go that way a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just get everything square, situated. Because the last thing we need on this broadcast is a bunch of squares. You guys aren't squares. You know this. You guys are circle. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting at 118,000 views. We've been averaging. We're just cruising along today. Averaging big numbers, and I'm proud of you guys. Last night was, not gonna lie, it was kind of rough. I mean, it was kind of wonderful, actually. No, the reason I say it was rough, we had a lot of 1980s internet issues that kept logging us off the online space. It's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. Tony was supposed to set us up with some high quality internet. Here in the 1980s, we don't even have internet. But Tony knows a guy that knows a guy.
NY_Michelle tipped $10. Ricky, 4 in the morning if you feel like it, please.
New York Michelle. Always suggesting some of the greatest tunes I've ever heard in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, When I Feel Like It. You gotta be meaner than that. Next time I want you to say, yo, Ricky, I want you to get up from that couch right now. Stop being so lazy. Stop drinking that water. You don't deserve water. Get that. And play some Night Ranger. That was the most polite donation ever. Michelle, thank you very much. We are going to play after, I'm going to finish this water. Oh, shoot, it's leaking everywhere. Dadgummit. I need to get a shirt that says Dadgummit. By the way, it is Dadgummit. You guys been asking that for the last... I never get around to answering that question, but you guys ask how do you spell it? It's Dadgummit. It's Dad. There's your answer. It's not Dag. I don't know. Were you guys play some bets on that? You guys were probably placing there's probably a lot of money on the line for that one. Sarah was right. Sarah, I hope you placed a lot of money. I hope you put a lot on the line for that one. All right. That's what I'm talking about. I know y'all been asking for 2 months. Dadgummit. At least that's just how I say it. I guess I spell it with 2 M's. I've never really spelt it before, I don't think. Michelle, trust me, they are brewing in the head. I think it's a great idea. There should be a dadgummit counter on stream. See how many times I say dadgummit. Dadgummit. Because I'm sure enough, it's got to be up in the 50s probably by the end of the stream. What's my top 5 hair metal riffs of all time? It's a tough question. Listen, we're taking a breather here. Michelle, we got some Night Ranger coming right up. But we are gonna catch our breath. We just had like a 3-hour jam session on one loop, and I was just shredding. I played the flamingo, the flamingo caster. I pulled out the flamingo caster today, and it was beautiful. It was great. Sitting at 118,000 viewers. I can't even see that far right now, but at least that was 8 minutes ago or whatever. Anyway, my top 5 hair metal riffs of all time. Hair metal. Lay It Down by Rat. It's up there. Gotta think, Lightning Strikes Again by Dawkins. These are just off the top of my head. I'm sure I'm gonna miss a ton, but